We're going to turn now to the presidential campaign. 10 days to go. More than 35 million people have already cast ballots. The latest polls suggesting that the race is dead even. The candidates crisscrossing the country. Beyoncé appearing with Vice President Harris and former President Trump going on Joe Rogan's extremely popular podcast. ABC White House correspondent Mary Alice Parks is tracking it all. Good morning, Mary Alice.
Yeah, good morning, Gia. With just 10 days to go, both Harris and Trump with some splashy moments on the campaign trail overnight, as that new New York Times Siena poll was getting a lot of buzz, showing the two absolutely deadlocked, tied nationally going into the final days of this race. This is Texas. Vice President Kamala Harris getting support on the campaign trail from superstar Beyoncé and former Destiny's Child trio member Kelly Rowland. Beyoncé back in her hometown of Houston.
I'm not here as a celebrity. I'm not here as a politician. I'm here as a mother. A mother who cares deeply about the world my children and all of our children live in. A world where we have the freedom to control our bodies.
Texas not a battleground state, but Harris describing it as ground zero in the fight over reproductive rights and access to abortion.
You know it ain't right that you may have fewer rights than your mother or your grandmother. You know it is not theoretical. You know it is not political. It is your lived experience. And I see you, and I see your power.
Earlier in the day, Harris calling out former President Trump for his recent comments, calling the United States a, quote, garbage can for the rest of the world.
It's just another example of how he really belittles our country.
In Texas himself and then Michigan overnight, Trump leaning into immigration and his hardline proposals.
I will stop the invasion of criminals into our country, and I will bring back the American dream. We're going to bring it back.
Overnight, Trump making a splash, too, with a 3-hour interview with podcaster Joe Rogan, talking about everything from life on Mars and mixed martial arts fighters to pushing his false claims about election security.
You had old-fashioned ballot screwing. I mean, you had you have people going up and dropping in phony votes. You had unsigned ballots.
Rogan's podcast has incredible reach, boasting over 15 million followers, many young men. But because of the taping, Trump was nearly 3 hours late to his event in the crucial swing state of Michigan, hundreds filing out when they heard the news.
They hope you can stay around. We'll give about 2 hours.
Now, Harris today also heads to Michigan. It's her first time appearing on the campaign trail with former First Lady Michelle Obama. Now, Trump gets ready to leave the battleground states. He has that big event at Madison Square Garden in New York City tomorrow. Janae?
They are pulling out all the stops with a week and a half left. Mary Alice Parks, thank you so much.